collaborating. How do you okay, was there anybody when you were starting out that you tried to collaborate with? You don't have to say a name if you don't got to say no names or nothing, but were there any people that you kind of reached out to that was like, nah, they not fucking with you?
No.
Okay, so you ain't had that happen.
I'm too good.
Okay, I
And
feel
I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just that I did one video up at the barbershop with Garrett Dixon, and Garrett Dixon had seen me, and he was like, and he posted the thing, and I was the crazy girlfriend. And then it went from Rito, and then it went from Carrie, but everybody wanted to work with me. I wasn't even reaching out to people. It's because I had set such a presence, in these sketches, that if you just be good, and sometimes it's about maybe doing, and I didn't even start off doing my own thing. So I immediately start off with collaborating with people and just having those relationships. So I never had anybody reject me. No.
Oh, that's dope. I can't say the same. I get rejected every day.
You do
But
by people that want to collab?
no, not collabing, because I don't even be doing stuff like that. But just anything, like even like the podcast, or just like reaching out with people about different opportunities and stuff like that. Niggas leave you on red and all type of shit.
Probably asking the social media people are a little more humble than regular like celebrities, right? And a nigga could have fell off, but he's still gonna have that little air about him. But it's
Right.
just like, if people know that you can make good content, or they know you're somebody of value, people are gonna work with you. And then also, I'm a woman, so you got to figure, it's like, it's a lot of shit is relationships. So how do
Right.
you create something if you're reaching out to guys and you're just being their homeboy or whatever? So you have to come with ideas or whatever. You just something to offer. I just never had that tough of time. Now I fell out with 2 or 3 people, but yeah,
What would cause a falling out? Just not.
people run they ship. How they run they ship? It's your boat. I don't like it. Let me off. That's it. But the thing is, when you get off, you got to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Now, I had some people that thought they was going to tell me how to run shit, and they not standing on their own 2 feet. So it's just about that. It's just, you got to be able to stand on your own. That's it. But if you don't like how somebody, I never tell people how to run their shit. If I don't like how you over here shooting, or how you doing things, I just gradually smile, and you just won't hear from me no more.
Right. Right. That's how you should do it. Hey, so when did the whole, like, I don't know, like, crazy persona start? When did you start like really implementing? Was it that the first video you did with Garrett, or?
Yeah, that was probably the first one. But remember, I was a viner for a long time, for a good 6 months or so. And I wasn't doing the crazy girlfriend on there. So it was just more so just being character Regis, whatever. So that kind of really just developed, and it just was a hit. So I just kept rolling with it. But I
Yeah.
think that just because you do a character don't mean people are going to take to it. Because a lot of people try to do things and they don't take to it. It's just what people take to. People took to me. People
Right.
took to me. Somebody else can do the same shit I'm doing, and that people won't take to you, right?
Straight
People
up.
just like who they like. It's the same thing. If you can never take Cat Williams fans away from him.
Straight up. I would say the same thing like a DC Young Fly. Like, he was like, when he put out his first Vine, it took off. And that was one of those, the people just took to him. It was something about him. Some people have it like that. It's like almost like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's just some people, they put out, they're great also. There's something great about y'all, but people see that it resonates with them, and then you start building that following. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's amazing. So how do you go about building your fan base on social media? And when I say that, it's not just posting, but do you interact with your fans? What do you do at the shows, or at a show? Like, what do you feel like you kind of do to help grow your fan base?
When I go on the road, I try to take a picture with every single person. Someone be like, "You charge?" And I'm like, "No, I just appreciate you for coming out to the show." You know what I mean? So I take a picture with every single person. I listen to them talk my ear off.
No, I know.
Some people don't know when to stop talking. He was like, I've been talking to you for 10 minutes. You recalling videos to me. Somebody did that to me yesterday. He kept seeing all the videos he saw me in and was regurgitating and wanted me to kind of play along. And I'm like, nigga, I don't remember. It's 500. I had a guy do that. He bought a thing on Cameo. He was like, and could you do your famous tagline? And I was like, what? And then he redid it. And I was like, oh, now he had to do it for me to catch the cadence of it, to be like, oh, that was that video, because I don't remember. I'm so tired. I'm tired. But yeah, try to respond. But after a while, when you get so many fans, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. I try to go live and interact, but it's hard because it's like, I don't know, but you should know, when you in acting and stuff, it's so many auditions, it's so many weekly obligations. It's not enough time in the day.
Yeah, nah, straight up. I was gonna ask, how is Cameo? People done told me about it, but I haven't got on there yet. But I mean,
it's a pretty cool app where people just pay you for a shout out. I won't shout out businesses though, because some people I reject those, because if you're doing credit repair, now you're dealing with people's personal information. If anything happened, I don't want to be the person that encourages that. So sometimes when I do choose to work with certain brands and stuff, it's because they're already notable, and that I understand that people are trying to build, but when it comes to people's personal information, that's something that could be very sticky and really kind of could hurt people if something bad ever happens. So I'm kind of like, in particular, don't do things like that, because if I don't know how it works, or I wasn't a testimony of it, the product, because at the end of the day, we know that Jergens lotion is going to be Jergens lotion. You know what I mean? So I could promote that brand because it's an existing brand. But when we doing things like,
shout out to Jergens. I've been a user since
yeah,
19.
give him a sponsorship. I need to stop playing. Y'all always got white people in your commercials. Put somebody black.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So how do you go about? Because I seen Black People Meet, right? That was Black People Meet. I seen that pop up on TikTok one day. So I know, right? So how do you go about? How did that endorsement happen? Like, how do those companies, do they reach out to you? They reach out to your people.
That's why you should publicly have your email everywhere. So, because they'll reach out to you.
Oh, that's good information.
I know some creators that reach out to brands. I don't do that. But brands usually reach out to me. They'll email me. So.
Damn, you getting it in.
Oh, it's not Black People Meet. It's the BLK app.
Oh, BLK app. Okay.
I like them. So say their name right. BLK app. You can find your future Black queen or king or queen on there.
I don't know. I've been on them for a minute. I don't.
You just gotta update your pictures. You just don't even look real.
I done told him about some of his pictures, man. I'm like, you have a job. Stop looking like you trying to get a job on your pictures. Just be authentically you. He don't dress like this regularly.
I can tell.
I remember when he first started working with me, he sent some picture. It's his IG picture, even his IG profile picture. I'm like, nigga, you look like you still, huh?
He look real professional.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, you work with me. You don't gotta do all that shit.